Why hello everybody, how are we? My name is Unicorn Pondu. Welcome back to another video, and we are back again. I was not expecting to see you guys back so soon, but Chantal uploaded another mukbang in her car, which I guess she could do. Kind of weird, but I guess that we're going to be doing car mukbangs from now on if she wants to eat, but she's eating Italian poutine from Louis Pizza in her car and apologizing for being a bee, which... okay, great, love that, but like, also, how long is this gonna last? Probably a week and a half at most. But with that being said, I guess let's see what Chantal has to say again, shall we?
Hello, foodie beauties.
I also love how she gives this warning, which is like, okay, yeah, great, love that for you. I guess it's nice, but like, girly, just because you give a warning doesn't mean people's not going to have opinions about it. Anyways.
Well, hello, guys. I have a special treat for myself and for you. Oh my gosh. I never thought I would eat this again. I probably shouldn't, but I mean, I know I shouldn't.
And yet here we are. Hope the diabetes really appreciates it.
Oh my gosh. This is a Italian poutine. Don't get mad at me, Italians, I know. There's nothing Italian about it, that's for sure. And yeah, I'm in the Kia. I'm pretty much living in the Kia. All right. This is gonna be so messy, oh my gosh.
Which, was that a slip? Was that being truthful? Was she joking? With Chantal, you never know. And that's kind of the sad part about it.
It's overflowing. Yum. So it's like fries, meat sauce, like spaghetti sauce, and mozzarella cheese. And there's a rumor that this place gets their cheese from the mafia. It's such a stupid rumor, but anyway, oh my gosh. The fork is bending. Oh boy, this is gonna be too good. All right, brace yourselves for a shh. If I could ever get the... This is gonna be messy. Sorry if you don't like messiness, but even my tray wouldn't be able to hold this. I don't know where my tray is. Gosh, you guys. So this is from Louis Pizza.
Probably in the landfill, and also I don't think, you know, might sound a little bit mean, but I don't think that the tray would be able to fit like it used to back in the day, but I mean, it's not far from the truth, I'm sure.
Pizzeria, which is like a classic, which is like an icon around here. But it's owned by the friendliest little Greek man. I haven't had a grape soda in a long time.
Yep, doing absolutely great with the diabetes. Grape soda, french fries, cheese, marinara sauce, just the whole 9 yards for a great, healthy, super healthy, super great, super diabetes-friendly meal. Just love it so much. And at the end of the day, that choice only comes on her for deciding to eat it, not anybody else's.
He's been working there like every day. Used to be him and his wife, and it's so sad and heartbreaking, but his wife passed away from cancer, I think a few years back. I went to elementary school with one of his daughters, and whenever your family owns a restaurant, I used to be so jealous and envious because she could literally call up any hour of the day and ask for food and they would bring it to her. But she didn't really eat much. So every lunch hour at school, while we were eating back...
Okay, I'm going to speed her up to 1.5 because we're not even a quarter in and I already want to leave. And also, I love how this is supposed to be an apology video. We haven't even gotten to that part yet.
Lunches we were not happy with. She would get one of the restaurant's delivery people. They would bring her lunch. They would bring her poutine every day. And she was popular because every day, like, she didn't eat much, right? So she would have like, she would take a few mousy bites of the poutine and then give the rest to whoever it called dibs first. A
few mousy bites when it comes to Chantal standards, or like the general public standards? That's the thing that I want to know. Because if it's this size, yeah, I can see why she would have a few mousy bites of it. Because, girlie, that's a pretty big plate for easily 2 people.
And if you won, it was like winning the lottery. Well, she had to somewhat like you as well, obviously, right? So...
Also, on top of that, are we really going to be talking about Chantal's past, like 25 years ago, playing favorites for the restaurant owner's daughter's, like, really? This is what we're going for today? Ugh, a lot of choices were made and not the good kind.
You would have kids like at the first recess, usually going up to her, running to her, whoever got there first. Dibs on your poutine, Nini. Everyone called her Nini. Or in class, someone would be brave and like tap her like, hey Nini, can I have dibs on your poutine today at lunch? So, because their gravy, even this sauce, the Italian sauce, homemade, you can tell, and it's like so unique tasting and delicious. Anyway, I think I got it a couple of times. There was one time I was like her best friend for like a week straight, and I got to have poutine like all the time because she was like, no, my best friend's getting it. And then in grade 8, grade 7 or 8, I was really good friends with her. And she would invite.
Gosh, thank you so much for showing us your like half-eaten food that's that you've completely mauled. Like, thank you so much for showing us that. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Thank you. God help me.
Take me over for sleepovers all the time. And my mom was probably like, yeah, please get out of here. Go sleep over at your friends. I'm kidding. Actually, she didn't like me to sleep over too much, but she didn't like me to sleep there because the parents were always like not there. They were always working. And she had an older brother who like always had friends over. And their parents had a bar in the basement, and they would get into the ouzo. They were Greek. So they had a pool, so we would just swim a lot, listen to Weezer. And she was like, if you're hungry, just order something from the restaurant. So like I would just pick up the phone. The restaurant's on speed dial. And I would order like, hey, can I have a pizza? Can I put in? So all that to say, when I come here, back to Canada, I get very nostalgic to eat all of the things that I used to love, or all of the things that used to be like comfort foods, you know? There's not many halal restaurants, maybe a couple. There's like shawarma places. And there's one halal restaurant I want to try, but it's closed for Eid until like the 18th. I have my counseling on the 18th. I'm actually looking forward to talking to someone about my feelings about what's going on with everything. You know, there's been so much that's happened in my life since the last time I ever had therapy, which I think was like a while ago. Anyway.
And are you gonna run scared whenever they, I don't know, try to bring something up or try to help you in any way? Like, what's the deal here? Are you just gonna go talk to him once and then never go back? Probably, but like, if you're gonna be doing this, girl, you gotta commit. You can't just be like, no, you guys are bringing up too much bad things. Like, that's the point. We're trying to work through it instead of, you know, locking it away in a deep dark place and never to bring it up again.
And yeah, I do hate it because I don't like talking about these things really. But I'm gonna.
Instead, what you'll do is monetize it for everyone to gawk at, and then have a problem when people have an opinion about it. That's no problem. If you can profit off of it, oh my god, no problem. Here's everything that's ever happened to me. But anytime that, you know, you have to pay for someone else to listen to it, oh my god, how dare you? No, I don't want to do that. Ew.
I do it. Ooh. Won't be able to eat all this, I can tell you.
Okay, so we're more than halfway done. We still have not gotten to the apology part yet.
So I'm not sure when I'm leaving. I'm not even sure what I'm doing.
And there's also the fact that like a lot of the air travel is currently suspended. So there's also that.
I'm just taking it day by day for now. I'm getting very worried about the situation in the Middle East, honestly. I don't typically talk about politics on my channel, but like I'm legit worried about there's like Iran has now struck Israel, and it's like in retaliation for their embassy being bombed, or, you know, I think that's what happened. So things are getting bad over there, you know, and I just worry, obviously. I just want to say like a genuine I'm sorry for like if I was ever mean to you.
Okay, 14 minutes in, we are finally getting to the apology. And again, will it last? Probably not. Is it a good step forward in the right direction? Sure, but it also depends on when Chantal decides to either retaliate or mind her business. That's when it really comes down to. And will she be able to? Unfortunately, I don't think so.
Because I've lashed out at viewers. I've been pretty nasty. I've said some mean things, even if it's out of anger, self-defense, whatever. You know, I really don't like being that way and hurting other people. So if I hurt you,
it's starting to me at least sound more like I'm sorry for any supporters that I might have offended because I lose more money whenever I don't have as many people watching me. That's how it's starting to kind of come off to me, but that's only my opinion. If
I'm responsible for that or offending you, I apologize. Like, truly I do. And that just includes everybody. And I'm sorry, you know, for things I've said recently or during Cuba Rage.
Okay, so I was not expecting that. It only took her like 2.5 years to acknowledge that she said some pretty bad things and apologizing for them. Wow. Probably the most adult thing that I've ever seen her do. Now, will she be able to upkeep it, though? That's the next piece of the puzzle that I guess we'll see what happens with that.
I hated my existence back then, you know? But it's no excuse. I have to be careful about how I treat people, how I talk to people. You know, that's the only thing I can control. Losing my channel for a week, like getting a strike for my behavior towards another person, was eye-opening for me, because I was like, but I was responding to somebody hating on me, and it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. That sounds so juvenile. Like, I do need to grow up in that way. I need to accept that. I can't stop. I'm on the internet. I can't stop people from hating on me. No, not everyone's gonna like me, you know, and people are gonna call me names or whatever, and just point things out about me, whatever. They're gonna criticize me, and you know, I look like crap going back and you know, raging against something that I don't like and doing the same thing, you know, calling someone names or whatever. So it was eye-opening for me, honestly, about my own behavior, and I don't like myself out.
About your own behavior, or the fact that your AdSense tanked because you weren't uploading videos and wasn't able to uphold the monthly quota as well as you usually do? Be honest now, girlie. Come on.
Oh wait. So I have spaghetti sauce mouth like the kids in first grade. Remember I told you about that guy? I got this shirt as a gift for my birthday as well. I had a birthday celebration in private with Salah. I think I was on a strike anyways. And we went to my favorite restaurant, and he got me like a bunch of like Arabic desserts, and he paid for my new glasses. And also paid for most of the trip here, so. And then I got from my family, we had some celebration.
What does she mean paid for the majority? Like, I thought that he made enough money to support you and you don't have to worry about anything. What do you mean? I need to go back and listen to that. Just give me one moment.
Like a bunch of like Arabic desserts, and he paid for my new glasses. And
also, by the way, super loving and supporting husband with his wife that has diabetes by giving her desserts. Not saying that there's not diabetic friendly desserts, of course, but like, come on.
Also paid for most of the trip here, so.
Most of the trip here. Interesting.
And then I got from my family, we had some celebrations with different family members, because I kind of just bounce around when I'm here. And I got a bunch of clothes. I'll have to show you guys everything. Some really cute things. And I'll do a separate vlog about my birthday. Like, I'll try to. I'll show you guys what I got and stuff. Anyway, I will do some live streams, just maybe like tomorrow or something. I just have been really sick. I can't believe that, but now I'm better, obviously, from eating protein. When I was sick, I swore, I'm like, I'm never eating another bad thing for me ever again. Anyway, I'm not gonna eat the rest of this. I'm gonna pack it up. And, you know, I'm still eating like some crap stuff, and, you know, I'm gonna try to wean off of it, and eat less of it. But
I would sure hope so, girlie, because diabetes, you know, doesn't really care if you like it or not. She's never gonna learn. Like, never. She's never gonna get the clues, the hints, anything that, like, she can't do this on her own. But if something medically, like, extreme happens to her, it's only gonna really end up on her. I don't wish that on her. But it's gonna only really fall on one person, and that's gonna be herself.
it's hard. Like I said, it's like mixed in with nostalgia. It's weird. Anyway, that's how I think Tammy Slayton, she was asked, like, you know, how she lost weight. She had the surgery, but also she said she would still eat things like spaghetti and pizza, but just like way less. So like when she was in the, I think this was before her surgery though, actually, when she was in the rehab facility, they would give her spaghetti, but just like less of it with some salad, or pizza, maybe one slice. So I just have to, like, you know. Anyway, enough of that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
All right, so there we go. That was a interesting video, to say the least. Very accountability, but like also not. So sure, I guess. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.